Hey everyone, it's Jameka. Really quickly, I just was gonna kind of do, product review about the Mizani. I'm probably saying it wrong. True Textures. Someone gave me this, a couple of samples for me to try out on my hair. So I figured I would go ahead and try it out. I've heard some people say good things about it, some not so good things. So I figured I would go ahead and try it. It comes with, well, the samples I have 4 different samples. You can see those, and they are Curl Balance, which is a color safe sulfate free shampoo. Then there's a cleansing cream, which is a conditioning curl wash. Curl Replenish, which is an intense moisturizing mask, and then a moisture stretch curl extending cream. So I'm going to go ahead and use the Curl Balance shampoo and then the conditioning curl wash on my hair. I put in olive oil in my hair earlier as a pre-poo to help with the moisture of it. It's been, I got it straightened last week and it's just kind of grown into a kind of a big frizz ball. So this is how it looks right now. I tried to curl it last night and put raws on the ends to make it curly, but I got straight pieces right here and then the back curled up somewhat, so I'm kind of looking a mess, but it's cool. So it's time for it to be washed anyways because it's starting to itch and stuff. And so I'm gonna go ahead and wash my hair. I'm gonna let the conditioning, whatever the conditioner is, I'm gonna let that sit in overnight and then come back and talk about my results in the morning before I go to the library. So I will be back shortly. Good night. Hey guys, it's me. I'm back. So I let the, what is it called? Curl Replenish Intense Moisturizing Mask sit in my hair overnight. So I went to bed at 2, and then I washed it out around 9. So for 7 hours it sat in my hair. And then I applied the moisture stretch to my hair. Actually, sorry, backtrack. I washed out the deep conditioner, and then I sprayed some of my Aussie Moist leave-in conditioner, and then I put in the moisture stretch, which is the curl extending cream. And then I just put my hair in twist really quickly, didn't let it dry and stretch out. So when I take them out, my hair doesn't feel dry at all. It really feels pretty moisturized. I think it's still a little bit wet though. As far as my thoughts on the whole system, I like it. I don't know if I would continue to use it. It didn't make my hair feel amazing, but it didn't make it feel bad, if that makes sense. So I did like that it has a sulfate-free shampoo and then it has a cleansing cream. I'm not really sure what the difference between those two are, but I felt like my hair was really clean and really moisturized through using both of those products. And then they have the moisturizing mask and then the curl extending cream. I only had the 4 products, but there are 5. There's a curl defining gel, which wasn't included in the sample that I have. Let me just read you what it says. The front says, "This is True Textures for Natural Curls. Compliments of Mizani," or I'm saying it wrong probably, "for very curly to extremely coiled curls." And what they have designed is I think there's 8 different types of hair according to them, starting with your straight hair, which would be your type 1, and then it goes all the way up to type 8. So their equivalent to type 4B, 4C would be the type 8. So it's a little bit different, could be a little bit more confusing than the Andre Walker system or the Lois system for hair typing, but their products are designed for different types of hair. So you can go to their website. It's Mizani-USA.com, and then it'll have the different types of textures. So you just kind of find one. It has a picture and everything too. You just find the one that looks closest to your hair, and it'll kind of talk about what different products that you should use from their line to help your hair, which could be a plus if that's something that you really need help with. let's see, I never read the description. So the Curl Balance, which is the color safe sulfate free shampoo, is a gentle color safe shampoo that's formulated to cleanse while keeping natural curls fully moisturized, bouncy, and healthy looking. My hair is never bouncy, but okay. It says that it'll retain and restore moisture, detangle and soften natural curls. It'll boost shine without stripping natural oils, and it'll help minimize color fading. My hair is not colored, so I didn't really have an issue with that. The cleansing cream, it's a conditioning curl wash which is designed to gently refresh hair and scalp. It says this creamy formula combines mild cleansing, detangling, and moisture in one. You can use it in between weekly shampoos and conditioning treatments, so hopefully that would help to not dry your hair out, even though their shampoo doesn't have sulfates in it. And this is gentle enough for frequent conditioning washes, so you could use it if you wanted to do co-washes. Let's see, the Curl Plenish Intense Moisturizing Mask. It's an ultra rich, and it was pretty thick. Deep treatment, quickly absorbs into each strand to revitalize, soften, and detangle curls. It says it's highly conditioning formula, will boost shine, definition, and spring. So I guess that goes back to making your hair feel bouncy. Mine's not bouncy right now. Gently detangles for weightless softness and a silky feel. Did my hair feel silky? I'm gonna say it didn't feel silky, but whatever. Then the Moisture Stretch Curl Extending Cream. It's designed to loosen and elongate tight, unruly coils without greasy buildup, residue, or stickiness. Now, when I put it in, my hair did feel like kind of greasy, but I think that was more so because my hair was still wet. So I had to keep wiping it off on my the t-shirt that I was using to dry my hair. What was I saying? But afterwards, now, I really don't feel the product at all. My hair does feel soft, so that really did help. And then it says this will help reduce shrinkage, spongy volume, and frizz halos for beautiful afro styles. And it'll define highly texturized strands to reveal flexible, individualized spirals. So let's see if that's true. I'll finish taking my hair out and you can see what it looks like. Oh, and then also I was looking at the prices for their line, because it didn't really say on their website, or what I saw on their website, but I did see on some other websites that you might be paying about $15 or $20 for each product. So I don't have the money for that, but if you do, that might be something again that you can look into doing. Let's see, my hair is still pretty wet, so the curls aren't going to be as defined. I just wanted to do something to stretch it out, so I didn't have the shrinkage. Okay, so here's my hair. Let's see. Okay, so it told me that it would soften my curls. Okay, it does. My hair does feel soft. It said that it was boost shine, and I'm not seeing too much of shine going on, but my hair doesn't really ever shine. I think that's just part of my texture. So it didn't give my hair the shine that it said it would. Gently detangles my hair. It did help my hair detangle when I combed through it, because of the thickness of the moisturizing mask. It said it would help reduce shrinkage. This is probably the normal amount of shrinkage I have, so I don't think that it really helped any at all with the shrinkage. It says it'll define highly texturized strands to reveal flexible, individualized spirals. Do y'all see any spirals? I don't see any type of that going on, so that was a fail. And that is pretty much all that it promises. It said it'll reduce frizz and spongy volume. I still got some frizz going on. So, judging just by how my hair feels, it does feel very soft. So I would give it I'm going to give this product a 3 out of 5. It doesn't really do what it promises to do, and it says it's for curl types 6, 7, and 8 according to their system, which my hair would fit in around all 3 of those. So it was designed for my texture, but it's not promising everything that it said it would. But it wasn't bad. My hair does feel soft, so I'm going to say it's a 3 out of 5. So if you're interested in this product, go ahead and go to their website. I'll post it in the description box at the bottom. And have a good weekend.